In the September Community Board meeting, we recognized Dr. Nelson for his service as our SMART Chair this past year. We also elected new leaders, including Joanne Petrie as our Community Board Vice Chair, Jay Leslie as our Community Board Secretary, Dean Barley as the Community Board Maintenance Vice Chair, and John Medved as our Public Relations Vice Chair. We passed around 2 different sign-ups, one to help volunteer with the prescription take-back events, and another to sign up to weekly post on our Facebook page. The Prescription Task Force talked about how they could prep for their meeting with the Workers' Compensation Fund. They talked more about the SMART clinics and what the Workers' Compensation Fund could do to help promote them. There was also more talk about our prescription take-back events. Dr. Lindsay is going to be taking his students around to the mayors in the county to explain the Cleanest Cabinet competition and the awards that go with it. Kai Miner with Intermountain Healthcare also talked about presenting to the schools. The Alcohol Task Force talked about Provo City's consideration on lifting their ban on alcohol sales on Sundays. They discussed ways that they could present the argument that increased availability leads to increased consumption and problems. They also talked about the possibility of alcohol privatization coming up in legislation. They talked about ways to promote and advocate our current regulations. Lastly, the task force talked about ways to get youth more involved as part of our grant requirement.
All their names, I don't know who I'm gonna talk